Hello and welcome to my channel on the Hook Crochet, where we talk about wearable crochet style. Yes, that is the focus of this channel, crochet wearables, and also a little diamond painting for those of you who enjoy it and those of you who are looking at it to maybe start a new craft or hobby. I'm really enjoying it. It is a great way to fill in my other craft time when I've been crocheting a lot and my hand is a little bit tired. I'll go to my diamond painting easel over there and we'll look at that in just a second. And I do some diamond painting, so it's really nice to do some beautiful things that you can hang on your wall. And then the crochet is all about wearables. So those of you who are asking about my fall lookbook, it'll be coming out hopefully in about 6 weeks, and that's going to have several patterns in it all together, and they're going to all point to fall. And I'm really excited about the 2 that I've completed already, so I'm getting ready to start another one. And when I get those all together, I'm going to sell them as a package, and then maybe later I will sell them separately. I don't know, but I'm going to start out with the fall lookbook, and if you're really interested in that, you can purchase it all at once, and it'll be a very good discount on that particular fall lookbook. So thank you for asking about it. I appreciate it. I'm really excited about it, and there's some things in there that I never have done before, so I hope you enjoy taking a look at that. On August the 17th at 4 o'clock, I think it's 4 until 6, I will be live with Linda Simpson on the Crochet Nook. I think that's what she still calls her channel, the Crochet Nook, and she's such a delightful person. I really enjoy watching her videos. And some of my subscribers and viewers have commented on my channel that they watch her as well, so they said they would tune in. I'm excited, and as it gets closer to time, I'll be sure to tell you exactly when, but I think it's 4 until 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for Linda, that's late in the evening, but she stays up late to be able to go live with the people in the United States as well. So thank you, Linda, for inviting me. I'm very excited about it, and I look forward to doing a live. I've never done a live video before, just never have felt like I wanted to, but I will try it with Linda, and she's going to interview me. And if I really love it, I might consider doing lives. I don't know. I don't want to step on any other YouTubers' toes. There are a lot of YouTubers who do lives, and I'd have to figure out where I fit in there, and we'll just see. We'll see how we go with that. So just wanted to announce that again, that I'll be on with Linda Simpson August 17th, and I think that's a Wednesday, but don't hold me to that, from 4 until 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, and that would be my eye. This eye right here, and if you get a real good close-up, you can see that this eye has some blood in it, and the blood is from a blunt force. I don't know what happened. It happened after the boys had already gone home. My grandsons were here for a week, but nobody hit me in the head that I know about. Of course, Mr. On the Hook doesn't do that. So I don't know what happened. I just woke up one morning and I had blood in my eye. And so I went to the ophthalmologist, and he assured me that there was nothing wrong, that it would clear up in a week or 2. So I'll go back to see him in a couple of weeks, and we'll see what's going on with it if it doesn't clear up. But it is very ugly to me. It's just like, my eye is not beautiful inside. It's not white like the other one. But I hope you don't mind. I thought, well, I could put some eye drops in, but he said not to. So I thought I better not do that. I'll just, if you can't look at it, just look away, because I know it is kind of weird. It's kind of weird to look at, but I just wanted to let you know what that was. You don't need to be concerned about me. I think I'll be just fine. Now, let's talk about a few things. I have a knit crate to open, which is quite lovely. I have some whips to talk about, some acquisitions, and also my diamond painting video, which I've already shot, and I'll just insert it in here. Let's just do that right now. Let's go ahead and do that first. So here is the progress I've made on my diamond painting so far this week. Now for my weekly update on my newest diamond painting. This is the one I'm working on currently, and it's called Starry Night Santa from Diamond Art Club. Really love it. This is the first diamond art painting that I've done using square drills. Now I'm going to come down close like I did last time, but I want to show you what these look like when they're placed on the canvas. So if you'll notice, they are very close together. There's no gapping in between at all. See how close I can get so you can see. Look at that. This is a great little camera. It's a phone. Anyway, this is a look at the actual drills that I've lined up, and I didn't use a straightener or anything with these. I just laid them in there the way it looked like they should go, and there's some of the canvas that I haven't laid any drills on. So that's what it looks like when you go to place your drills, and each little place for a drill is a square, and so you line up the drills with the square, and that's what they look like after you put them on. Let's see if I can get down here really close. That's probably as close as I can get. There we go. I just wanted to show you what those look like. So when you select a diamond painting that is either square like this one or round like all of my others, then that's what you have to consider. Do you want to work with square drills or round drills? Now, the square drill supposedly gives the picture a better look. I'm not sure I agree with that. But I do love the round, but the square ones are a little bit more time consuming, and but they do give a nice look. See, look how close they are together, and that is a little bit better look than the round. I guess you could say that. But I'll continue this until I receive my newest canvas, and then I'm going to put this one up until later in the year, finish it closer to Christmas. But I also wanted to show you my cover minders, and this is sticking out right here. This is a new cover minder from Diamond Art Club. It's a rose, really pretty. And what this is, it has a little magnet on the back, and I use it to hold up the plastic cover when I go to diamond paint some more. Then I roll it up a little bit and I hold it in place with this. It's called a cover minder. And I have two others over here. These are actually the colors of the drills for the Starry Night Santa. They're really pretty in there. Lots of blues here. I like all the blues. Very, very beautiful blues, deep blues. And then the cover minders are right here. I almost have a collection of them. This is one from Diamond Art Club here, and the first one that I received here. So in my new diamond painting kits that I received from them, they always put a new cover minder, and it's always different. So it's kind of fun to collect these, and I keep them to use with different diamond paintings, whichever one I feel like I want to use for that time. So anyway, that's just a little look at my diamond painting progress for the week. I hope you enjoyed that. I have a couple of other acquisitions that I might as well just talk about right now. This is a bag that I received from Diamond Drills USA. This is the company that was suggested to me. I am doing a Heaven and Earth Designs diamond painting, which is a huge undertaking, and it is quite a challenge for me. It is done in square drills like I talked about on my video just now. It's done in square drills only, so I had to choose square drills. And the canvas is coming from Heaven and Earth Designs, and the drills were coming from somewhere else. So I had to coordinate those two together, tell them which drills that I needed, and also drills. Diamond Drills USA went out, a nice lady there, and she went to Heaven and Earth Designs and found out which drills she needed, and she went to her inventory and pulled out all the diamond drills, and this is how they came to me in a priority mail bag. It's not very big, but it's very heavy, and it's full of drills for the new canvas that I've picked out, and I'm going to show you a picture of that either here or here. It's called The Angel Playing a Flageolet, and it's a beautiful, beautiful painting. It's one that just spoke to me, and as I've always said, if you're going to diamond drill a painting, you have to love the painting. If you don't love the painting, then you're not going to finish it, because it takes many, many hours to do a diamond painting, and they're beautiful hours if you like looking at the actual painting that you're working on. If you don't like it, again, I say you'll probably not finish it, or you won't enjoy doing the diamond painting. So only pick out those paintings that really speak to you, that you may have to sleep on them once. If you see them on a website and you go, I really like that, sleep on it and come back the next day and make the choice. Do I really want this diamond painting kit? Because they are not not extremely cheap. It's much easier to buy a jigsaw puzzle than it is a diamond painting, because a diamond painting comes with drills that are the little resin pieces that you place onto the canvas one at a time. So this is the bag that I received. I've already opened it, but I want to show you a little bit of what's inside. Now, that particular diamond painting that I ordered from Heaven and Earth Designs, that is 90 colors. That has 90 different colors in it. And so the nice lady at Diamond Drills USA put the colors together, and she sent me bags and bags. This is just one example of a bag that she sent with all the different colors in it, and it's just beautiful. Some of the colors in here are just gorgeous, and they always are. Diamond paintings are just something I really enjoyed, just looking at the colors. Look at those beautiful colors. And these are all done in square drills. Let me see if I can get that up there. See those square drills right there? You can see those. Those are the drills that I'll be putting on this particular canvas. And there are many thousands of drills. 36,000, maybe 100,000. I don't know how many. It's incredible. There's another bag in here as well that's probably 3 or 4 times as big as that bag, and it has drills in it. These are all different colors, and I think some of the bags are repetitive. I think she had to put 2 or 3 bags of different colors in there because there were so many of that color. But there are 90 colors here, and they'll be going on to the new canvas that I ordered from Heaven and Earth Designs. Another thing that I ordered was the DMC stickers, and these are stickers that are actual floss numbers, but the diamond drillers use these for their diamond paintings because all the diamond painting colors are taken from the DMC color chart, and those are originally embroidery floss, but now the diamond painters are using those for their diamond drills. So you can identify one of the diamond drills with a color number from the DMC chart. Now, you can order these from Amazon. There's 630 of these stickers. Where is it? Right over there. 630 stickers, and that's the number of colors that are currently available in DMC colors that are being used with diamond drills. That's the way I understand it from the Diamond Drills USA lady there. She was very helpful, and I already had one set of these, and I'm using them for round drills. And when I finish a diamond painting, I kit down, which means that I take all the colors that I didn't use, and there were lots of diamond drills in each color that I didn't use in my last painting, and I store them in Ziploc bags, and I label each bag with one of these numbers, and one of these numbers will have those corresponding drills in that bag. So I just save the bags in the 100s, 200s, 300s, 400s, and that way I can find them when I kit down my next diamond painting. So I've done that several times, and I have a pretty good storage system set up. But I bought these for the square drills. Those will be stored in a different place. You can't mix square and round drills together. So I have to have a different storage system for the square drill. So that's why I bought these stickers. I've got these saved back, and I'm going to use those when I kit down my angel painting. I will kit down in a new set of storage bags that are labeled with these numbers in a different place. So they'll be kept separately from my round drills. So I thought you might be interested in that. You can get these from Amazon. They're real easy to find. And if you happen to be doing, this is a little aside, but if you happen to be doing a Diamond Dots painting, which I dearly love, it's a great company, but their color system is totally different than DMC. And when you go to kit down, you have no way of knowing where those drills should go in your storage system if you're using the DMC storage system, which is what everybody uses. All right, so what you can do is go on to the website for, I believe it's Diamond Dots, DIAMOND-DOTZ, diamonddots.com. On their website, they have a chart that is the corresponding number of the DMC numbers to the Diamond Dots numbers. So when you kit down a Diamond Dots painting, you can see on there which DMC colors this particular color goes to, and then you can put it in your storage system. So a storage system doesn't cost a lot. I have a box with some Ziplocs in it, and these stickers, one on each Ziploc. These are little tiny Ziplocs. They're about this big, little tiny 2x3 Ziplocs that you can order, again, from Amazon. You can order them from other Etsy shops. I think some of them have those. And you can also save back the ones that you receive in your diamond paintings. They're usually 10, 15, 20 Ziploc bags that come with your kit, and they're the little tiny bags just like the ones I use for my storage system, and I just saved those back. I had 3 or 4 big bags of those and I use those, but you can also order them from Amazon. So just order a 2x3 bag, Ziploc bags, and they come in the hundreds of bags. They're really easy to set up a storage system, and that way you can kit down and save your drills so that if you ever want to do a diamond painting, or if you need a substitute drill, or if you spill your drills, if you don't want to order more drills, or if you don't buy it from Diamond Art Club, who actually ensures that if you spill your drills, they'll replace them. I've never had to do that. I've always been very, very careful, but things happen. If you have a cat or children, sometimes they'll get into your diamond drill things because it's so exciting to watch them fall on the floor. So I think that's probably what happens to some folks, but I haven't had that problem yet. But Diamond Art Club actually ensures that if you have a spillage, they'll help you replace those drills. Anyway, I use a storage system, and again, I'll be using a square system and a round system. So that's why I bought these stickers. I have another, these were only a few dollars. I mean, $3 or $4, hardly anything. And it's worth it. You just put them on the Ziploc bags, and they stay on there very, very well. They're good sticky on the back, so they stay on there very, very well. So now let's move on to what I have on, what I'm wearing. What am I wearing today? I am wearing the Plain Jane tee, which is a perfect summer crochet, and that's what I'm talking about today in crochet. We're talking about summer crochet. This was crocheted from a Karen cotton cake, and this is another one. This is in another color. This is the color Grayscale, and let me get it up there where you can see it. This is the color Grayscale. It's a Karen cotton cake. I love these. These are very, very easy to crochet with, and they're very comfortable on. That's of course what this is a Karen cotton cake, and I think it's a Karen angel cake they called it. It looks like angel cake. I don't think they have this color anymore, but the Karen cotton cakes are perfect for the Plain Jane tee. I think I might have used 2 of these to make the Plain Jane tee, 2 or 3, I don't know. I should know that. I should know that because I have the pattern right here. This is the Plain Jane tee. I actually am wearing the one in the picture. It takes 700 to 900 yards to make one of these. I don't know how many yards are in a cake. Let's see if it says on here. It will take 2 Karen cakes to make this top. This is the Plain Jane tee, and if you look on here, these are the soft summer stripes. I had that covered up with tape because I had cinched this up a little bit to keep it from falling apart, although I don't know if that's working or not. Looks like I'm gonna have to ball it up. But this is a Karen cake. It's a size 4 yarn, and let me turn it this way. Size 4 yarn, 60 cotton, 40 acrylic. Very comfortable, 250 grams in a cake. And again, these are soft summer stripes in the Grayscale colorway. There are 530 yards on a cake, so you'll need 2 cakes to make a Plain Jane tee. Very, very easy to make. This is one of my simplest tees that I have a pattern out there for. It's very easy for beginners. A beginner can make this very easily, and there are several edgings that I'll talk about in just a second. Crystal is going to model one of them, and I have another one hanging up behind her, but let me model this for you and show you what it looks like in full view. All right, this is the Plain Jane tee in the full view. I'm wearing this with some white jeggings. I always buy them a little bit bigger than the girl at the store says. Oh no, buy those in a size smaller, but I don't want them to be so tight. But they are a close fit, and they give you a nice look, especially if you're wearing a sweater that has quite a bit of ease in it. Now this one has 12 inches of ease, and part of that is because I've lost a little bit of weight since I made this tee, and before I don't think there were 12 inches of ease in this thing. But anyway, there are 12 inches of ease in it, whether I made it that way or not, I can't remember. It was last year when I designed this pattern. Now, because I have so much ease in this, that makes the sleeve come down a little bit farther on the arm, and I did not add any to the arm edge, I just added a finish, and I added a shell edging, which is described in the pattern, so you can easily do that. It's also along the bottom and around the neck as well, so it gave it a little bit of a special edging, but it doesn't look like a doily. I didn't want it to look with big shells on here. I did not want that. I wanted them to be small. So when I get up a little closer, I'll show that to you again, but this is what it looks like from the back. It's very, very easy to wear. It's comfortable, especially made from a Karen cotton cake. It's very, very easy to crochet. You can crochet one in a week or less. It doesn't take long at all. I used a K hook to crochet this plain Jane tee. Now Crystal's going to come over and model another one that I made. This is another plain Jane tee, and I made this in a yarn that I can't remember much about because I think I gave away the rest of the yarn, but this is Monet was the color way, and it was so beautiful. I loved this colorway, and I still do. It is a mixture of pink, gray, and white, and I really love it. I think it's mostly cotton or all cotton. I wish I could remember everything about it. I can't. I'd have to go back in my videos and try to remember what this particular yarn was, but it has a different edging on it. This edging is a lace edging around here, very simple to do, and I used it on the arms, I used it around the neck, and I also crocheted around the bottom, just like I did this tee. I used the shell stitch around the neck and the sleeve in the bottom. Let me show you that up close. This is the shell edging right here. It's very subtle. I wanted a very subtle edging on there. Here it is around the neck. It's very, very subtle. You can see that the stitches are almost flat right here, but it is a shell stitch, and I really love the shell stitch with crochet, but I don't like it to be like a doily. I don't like that look for wearables because I think it's just too much crochet. I love the crochet, but the shells are beautiful. I love the way they turned out, but I did not make them really large so that they would stand out too much. So this is the other version of the plain Jane tee. Now I also have made this 2 other times, and one of the times I can't find my sweater. I know it's out there somewhere, but this is, I believe, a bulky size yarn, and if it's not, it's a very large 4, and I made this in stripes, and they're very subtle stripes, and you'll find that if your colors are very similar to each other in intensity, then that will work out just fine. Otherwise, it's going to look like a little bit too stripy, a little bit too loud. You don't want a very loud stripe. This is very subtle, and it's kind of a stone color and a light gray. So those colors were very similar in intensity, so they look very nice as a crocheted fabric. So I did that with this particular plain Jane tee, and then I added a different edging around the top, and this is done with puff stitches, and I believe that's in the pattern as well now. I think I've added that on to the pattern. The puff stitches are around the sleeve, as you can see right there. They're around the sleeve, and they're also around the bottom. I did them all 3 places. Again, all 3 of these plain Jane tees are very similar. The difference is the edging, and also the yarn that I used is different, and they're a different feel altogether. There are 3 different summer sweaters made with the same design pattern. So this is just a fun make. It's not difficult at all, and a beginner can make this. So if you're experienced, you can whip one up in no time. For a beginner, it's very easy to make a nice summer sweater that you can wear and be proud of and get a lot of wear out of it for the summertime. I have a lot to get to today. I hope I can get to it pretty quickly. I don't want to keep you too long, but on Mondays I only do 1 video a week, so sometimes it runs 40 or 50 minutes, but if you have time to watch it, I think that's great. And if you watch my commercials before and after, you'll help me a lot. I don't run commercials during my show. I don't like to see commercials during a show because it breaks your concentration, and it's not any fun to watch a commercial while somebody's talking. I mean, they interrupt you right in the middle of a sentence and show a commercial, and then they come back. To me, I would rather not do that to my viewers and my subscribers. So you won't see commercials during my videos. Now let's quickly open this Knit Crate. This is a monthly subscription that I received from Knit Crate. They're back in the boxes. So excited about that. Although I don't really use boxes much to send away my giveaways, I'm using bags because they're a little less heavy and they are a little bit easier for me to send. But they are sending them these in a box, and it's really nice to receive a box in the mail. I just love it. I love the yarns that they send. I've never been disappointed. I always really like the yarns, especially if I start to crochet with them. They turn out to be such a nice yarn. So let me show you what this is. This is Sunscape, and that is the name of their focus this month. It's called Sunscape, and here comes the sun and all that. What seems to be odd about this particular one is that they're showing 4 colors. I'm going to just get that right there. The one that I received must be this one right here, because it's not those two. Those are Sock Club colors, those 3. But this may be it over here. This is probably right there. That might be the one that I received. But they give you a nice card. It's in color, and it tells you how to get to the patterns that they are focusing on this month. So there again, I don't usually use their patterns because I have lots of my own patterns, but you are certainly welcome to go out and take a look at them. If you're a Knit Crate subscriber, you will have that link that you can go out there and take a look at their patterns, because they only usually use the 2 hanks that you received. And these are the 2 hanks that I received. A beautiful pink color. It's just very, very light pink. It's called Misty Dawn. It's called Misty Dawn. Beautiful, beautiful. It's 50% wash merino, super wash, and it's also 50% Tencel, which is, I'm guessing, like a nylon kind of a substance. This is fingering weight, 400 yards on the hank. So I have 800 yards of basically a fingering weight yarn. So I don't know what to make with that. If you have a suggestion, put it down in the comments. I'm almost out of ideas for fingering weight. If I don't have a sweater quantity, I guess I could put 2. I could crochet 2 strands together, but I'm not sure I would have enough. So I might have to buy another hank of this or 2. So I'm not really sure. If you have a suggestion, let me know. This is a beautiful, beautiful yarn. It's so soft. It's very, very comfortable. I mean, it's soft enough for socks. But as you know, I'm not a sock maker, so that's not going to work. Now for their extra, this is what they sent. It's a bag that says Knit Crate on it, and it's the sun. It's a big ball of yarn, and it's made like the sun. That's really cute, and that goes with their Sunscape theme for the month. So that's really cute. I like it. It is of course a backpack, which I would cut these right off right down here. You cut them off the bottom, and you can just use this as a tie and tie it up at the top like that. And it's a good thing to keep a project in. You can certainly do that, and you can see through it pretty much. I mean, you can kind of see what's in there, so it would be easy to use. So anyway, that was the extra that they sent in this monthly subscription of Knit Crate. So thank you, Knit Crate. I'm not sponsored by them at all in any possible way, but I do receive a monthly subscription because I love the yarns, and I like to see new yarns that I don't get a chance to go to a local yarn shop very often, because we don't have a local yarn shop here in Chattanooga. So I would have to travel to Knoxville, which I do every now and then, but I don't ever go to the yarn shops because I'm really, really busy with my grandsons, and they're not real excited about going to a yarn shop with their Gigi. So I don't get to go, but maybe I will do that someday. I'll swing by there first before I go to see their little smiling faces. So anyway, this is a chance for me to get some yarn and feel some yarn and see some yarn that I never see because I don't have a local yarn shop. Now a quick look at my whips that I'm working on. I'm just going to show 2. I have a whole lot of whips going on, but they are for my fall lookbook, so I can't show those just yet. But this is one that I'm working on. This is the Daffodil Vitalana. I've shown it many times. This is the Lofty DK, and it is from Knit Crate as well. Now it's a little bit bright, and I ordered a sweater quantity of this, and I didn't really need a sweater quantity of yellow, but I ordered it thinking that I wanted to make a sweater for summertime, which is fine. It's 48% merino wool, 20% baby alpaca, and 32% organic Pima cotton. It's a DK weight, and it's a chain yarn, so it doesn't split. It's very, very easy to crochet with, And on my third hank now, I'm working on my third hank, and on each hank are 274 yards. So I'm working into my third hank, which is my probably 600-700 yard piece now. I have about this much done. I have about this much more done than I had last week. Remember, I showed it on Crystal, but this week I have about maybe 7 inches done, and I'm looking to go 10 inches plus the ribbing at the bottom. So that is the Rebecca sweater. There we go. Let's see, let me show it. There it is. That's the Rebecca sweater, and it's a really beautiful pattern. I like it. Y'all really liked it, and thank you for supporting my Etsy shop and my design. I was worked on that for a long time, and I hope you're having success. Please put in the comments down below if you have made it or if you're working on it and it's easy to work on, or some comments about it. I would love to share those with the other viewers and subscribers. If you find that it's difficult to make, let me know that as well. So just place your comments down in the comment section, and I'll take a look at those and maybe bring those to everyone next week, and we'll all talk about how the design could be changed, if you like the design, if it fits you, all of that. I really love to know. The original Rebecca sweater was made with some really light merino wool and nylon, and that was a DK weight, of course, and it was dyed by my friend Becky, thus the name Rebecca sweater. But it was the coral color, and you can see it on most of my videos. The last 2 or 3 videos I'm wearing that, or Crystal's wearing it, one or the other of us. But this is the same pattern, just done in the yellow, and I do like it. I'm excited about wearing it a few times, and I'll be blocking this because when I do block these particular sweaters, they turn out really nicely. So I'm looking forward to that as a finished project, hopefully next week. But I'm still, like I said, working on my fall hook book. So I'm trying to spend whatever time I can on that. And every so often when I sit down to watch TV with Mr. On the Hook, I'll grab this because it's just, I'm on Body Island right now. I'm just going around in circles. So it's not difficult I don't have to count or anything like that. So it's an easy TV crochet when you get to that point on the design. So just know that when you get to that point right below the yoke and you're just going around in circles, it's an easy crochet. Now, last week we talked about my making a little bunny for my grandson, and love him. He's so cute. He's only 3, and I think he needs a bunny. Now, when Gigi thinks he needs a bunny, she picks the cutest one she can find, and this is a picture of the Esther bunny. Is she cute or what? Love this Esther bunny. And I bought the snow cone chenille from Premier, and I showed that to you last week. It's nearly impossible for me to crochet. And this is not an easy pattern. This is okay. It's about an intermediate pattern, but an easy pattern. Someone told me that Make and Do Crew has an easy bunny pattern. I haven't been out to look at it, but I do have it written down, and I'm going to take a look because I've started this bunny with the Karen blanket yarn. Y'all have seen this a million times. There's Joann's and probably Michael's too. It's really, really soft. You make blankets from it, and I've made blankets from that. I've made several blankets for the grandsons out of it, but I had a lot of leftovers. I had some cream and some light blue and some dark blue left over, so I have frogged out the chenille yarn 4 times now, so I just left it. The last time I didn't do it, I just wrapped it around the skein and I put it up into my stash, and I'm still looking at it up there. But I grabbed the blanket yarn and I'm working on the bunny. Now this is a big bunny right here. This is this is the front of the bunny, and I don't know what this thing is. It's a belly button, I think. I mean, that's where it is because the legs are way down here. So this I'd say was the belly button here, and when it gets stuffed, maybe it'll look better. But it's closed up down here, so I'm guessing this is what it sits on, and the legs will come off of this, and this is where the head will sit right here. And so this must be the front of the bunny. That's all I can figure because there's only one knot, which is what I call it, a knot right there. And it says shape the bunny belly. So that's what I was doing. I did it just like the pattern said, and I counted my stitches and everything, so I'm right about that. I'm not sure why it looks like that. Maybe it looks better in the chenille like that. I don't know. I may have to rip all this out and just try the easier bunny. I don't know. But I started the head, and the head is huge. I haven't finished it. Of course, it's going to be about this big. But it will fit on the top like that. Y'all are probably laughing out loud at this, especially if you've made amigurumi. I don't know. I've never made one that I can remember. I don't remember ever making an amigurumi, a bunny or a bear or anything like that. I figure I could follow the directions, but it could be that I'm just not doing it right or the directions are difficult to follow. I actually count my numbers and they're all correct. I've made all my notes on here, and it's a free pattern from Premier, and you can go out there and look at it. It's the Esther bunny, E-S-T-H-E-R bunny. She's cute once you get her stuffed up, and maybe when I get it stuffed, it'll look a lot better. But right now, I am on the verge of frogging it out and trying a different pattern. Maybe. And maybe even using the chenille on a much easier bunny. I don't know. The jury's out on that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. But I wanted to show you that I actually have been working on this. I did spend quite a few hours on this, getting it started again, working on it one more time. And this must be the top of the head. That's all I can figure. And it's going to go down here. And I think it's shaped, you know, to a point here, and it fits on top of the body. If you've made this already, let me know if that's right. I think that's right. I think I'm on the right track with that. So that's where I am on my amigurumi progress. And so I think I'm all done with this. I want to talk about giveaways. And let's talk about giveaways. Y'all, a lot of people signed up for the giveaways this week. So let's take a look at what I'm giving away. One of the giveaways I have for this week is the Landscapes Fusion. A lot of you wanted this, Landscape Fusion. And it's a beautiful color. Look at that beautiful color. I really like it. It's called Flushing Meadows. Flushing Meadows. Look how beautiful that is. And there are 7 skeins of this that are going to a lucky winner today. And let me find out how many yards are on this. There are 109 yards on each one. So you get quite a few yards, and this is a lot of yarn here. So I'm giving that away to a lucky winner today. Also, I'm giving away some skeins of the King Cole Drifter Chunky. There it is right there. I really like that, and the shade is called Naples. Let me show you the end of it. It is beautiful. It's a chunky size, which is probably a 6 or a 5. I would call that a 5. It's about a 5. And I have 5 skeins of that going to winner number 2. So I'm excited about that as well. And then 3 skeins of the Premier Basics in the Americana color, which is the red, white, and blue. And it pools, the color pools. Somebody asked me that. It doesn't stripe. There's no striping. It is all pooled. Every 3 inches, this changes color. So as you crochet through that, it's going to just pool, sort of like this. It's just going to pool. It's not going to stripe. It's not going to be stripy. It will just be pooling, like the America tank that I made out of the Cotton Fair yarn called America. It was a pooling yarn as well, and the colors are just mixed all through there. It's really, really beautiful. So I'm sure this would be as well. I have 3 skeins of this, and another person asked me, every skein has 245 yards, and it's a size 4 weight yarn. So let's turn the camera to the computer and find out who wins these 3 gifts this week. Here we are at the computer. There's the internet address for last week's video. And I have written in the word fusion, so we're going to do that one first. Let's find out how many comments we had with the word fusion and what kind of competition we have here. So the YouTube comments were 237. So let's scroll over here and find out who wins the Landscape Fusion yarn by Lion Brand, and that would be Tia Hill. Tia Hill, you have won this. Let's see if I can find... let's see, there's the word fusion right there. So Tia, you have won the fusion yarn. Now let's scoot over here and find out who wins the King Cole yarn. And this, let's put the word King in there, and let's find out. Oh, wait a minute, I have to answer a question here. Let's see, this is 7 plus 1, that's 8, and find out how many comments we have with the word King in there. And that would be 259. So let's scoot over here and find out who wins the King Cole Drifter Chunky yarn. And that would be Jennifer Miller. Jennifer Miller, there's the word king right there in her comment. So Jennifer, you have won the King Cole yarn. Congratulations to both of you. Now, let's go over here and we're going to write in the word basics. B-A-S-I-X. And the word basics is in there. We have to answer this question. I think it's 6, 8. And let's find out how many people had the word basics in their comment. And that would be 191. So let's scroll over here and find out who wins the Premier Americana size 4 yarn, and that would be Joni L. Joni L, you have won the basics yarn. And so let's see if we can find her word in here. There's the word basics right there. So Joni, you have won, and everyone, congratulations for playing along. I love to give away this yarn, so congratulations, and be sure to send me your mailing address in an email. The email's down in the description box, so be sure to send me one and tell me who you are. Put winner in the subject line. Again, congratulations to everyone. Congratulations to our winners. Thank you for participating. I hope you enjoy these giveaways. They're not huge or anything. I don't send big boxes of yarn out. I'm just going through my stash and finding some similar yarns that I can give away to someone. For example, next week I'm giving away 3 different sets of yarn. The first set is the Drifter Chunky, 3 more, and these are different colors. These are all different colorways, and you can try each one. You might be able to make a hat out of these. I don't know, maybe 1 each or something like that, or mittens, little slippers, you know, whatever you want to make out of them, but there's only 1 ball of each one. Each one is the 100 grams, and it's 25% cotton, 6% wool, 69% acrylic. Again, that's the King Cole Drifter Chunky. I found 3 more balls of this in my stash, and they're all different colors. They're all quite beautiful. Look at that. They're just beautiful. And so these will go to winner number 1 next week. The key word is Cole, C-O-L-E, and that word is right there, King Cole, C-O-L-E, just the Cole part, C-O-L-E. That is the key word for these 3 skeins next week. If you want to be in the running for that, please use that word in your comment. Now, I have 2 skeins of sheep cheese, and I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. Everybody pronounces it differently. I pronounce this sheep cheese, and I'm sure that's different than what the original people call it. This is the stone washed color yellow jasper, and it's beautiful cotton, 78% cotton, 22% acrylic. It's a 50-gram ball. It's not very much. It's almost like 2 of these make 1 regular skein of 100 grams of yarn, but it's a fingering weight yarn, and I made a pattern out of this. I can't remember the name of it, but I did make a sweater from this, and it turned out really nice, but I had a couple of skeins left over I didn't really need. So if you use the word stone for that one, and if you want to participate and be in the running for this, use the word stone, S-T-O-N-E, and you can try this. This sheep cheese is a really fine brand. I know a lot of people just swear by it. They think it's the best thing, and I have used it. It is a very upscale quality brand of yarn, so you might want to try it. You can make maybe a hat or a small cowl out of this. I don't know how much this will make, but it's like a fingering weight yarn. It's also got easy starts at the end. Love those. Why don't they all use those? I'll never know. But if they would just put a little tab at the end of the yarn, you could pull it out and not spend too much time trying to find the end of the ball. Now, I've been doing that with the Lion brand Superwash Merino. Love the yarn. I've been using it to make something new for my lookbook, and I really love it. I love it. I've bought 5 different colors, and I'm using them all in this particular garment, so I know y'all will love it. It's just so gorgeous, but I noticed that trying to start one of the balls is a real effort. I reach in there and I end up pulling out a big old barf of a ball, and then I have to kind of wind it up because I'm not always going to use all that right at the moment I'm sitting in my chair, and I hate to just leave it sitting there. I don't know why it's so difficult to put a tab at the end of the the yarn. I don't know. But anyway, Lion Brand doesn't do that. They are some of the ones I have the most trouble with. But I love their yarn. I'm not sponsored or anything, but I do love their yarn. This is Sheep Cheese Oat, and this is Stone Wash. Beautiful, beautiful yarn. That will go to winner number 2, who uses the word stone in their comment. Now, I also have, for the same person using the word stone, I forgot about these two. These are knit picks, and it's a very similar color. This is Stroll Fingering. It's been around for a long, long time. This is Sunset Multi is the name of this color. And it is beautiful. A friend of mine, I think Becky gave me this. My friend Becky that dyes yarn for me. She was cleaning out her yarn one time and she had some of this, and I took it not knowing what to do with it, and I still don't know what to do with it. So I'm going to give this away. These are brand new, never been used. Fingering weight, 231 yards, 50 grams a piece. So it's like one good sized skein of yarn, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. So this is really basically sock yarn. I believe you could use this for sock yarn. It's very, very soft and strong. So winner number 2 will receive all 4 of these skeins. I'll just send all 4 of those to you. And they're all similar colors, but it doesn't mean you have to combine them or anything. All right, winner number 3 will receive the 2 skeins of Woodland Tweed with a Twist. This is from my stash. I love it. I used 1 ball of this for a trim on a sweater, and you know, for the life of me, I can't remember what it was, but this is Willow and Lark, and it's Woodland is the, I believe that's the colorway. If I'm not, no, the colorway is London Bus. London Bus, color number 409. This is 50% wool, 25% alpaca, and 25% viscose. So if you're allergic to wool, don't sign up for this one. This has got wool in it, and so does this have wool in it too. And I think this has wool in it. So if you're a wool avoider, then I don't believe these are going to work for you. These are all wool, all 3 of these types of yarn. So you might not want to sign up for it. But I wanted to purge my stash of some of these, and this is one. I really love the color of this. It's called London Bus. So gorgeous, so gorgeous. Now, it's not sock yarn. It doesn't feel like sock yarn. And again, I said it was 50 wool, 25 alpaca, and 25 viscose. Not the softest yarn I've ever felt, but you could certainly make a cowl or a hat out of this. It's quite lovely. It's a size 3 yarn, so it's a DK, kind of a DK yarn right there. Beautiful. And if you want to sign up for this, use the word LARK, L-A-R-K. Get that over there where you can see it. LARK, L-A-R-K. Use that in your comment if you're interested in this yarn. Again, all 3 of these yarns have wool, so don't sign up if you have to avoid wool, because all of these have wool in them. I guess for number 4 gift next week, so everyone can participate. Number 4 would be the pattern of your choice for my Etsy shop. I know y'all love it when I do that, and so I want to do that for those folks who have an aversion to wool, or maybe you want to sign up for all 4 gifts. There's a pattern and then 3 sets of yarn. So you have all the keywords for that. And for my pattern, just use the word Etsy, E-T-S-Y. That's where I have all my patterns. You can go out there and take a look at them if you want, and pick the one that you might choose if you're a winner next week. So the word is Etsy, so go out there and put a comment in that using that word, and you will be up for a pattern of your choice from the 85 patterns I have out there. So unless you've bought them all, there should be one that you are looking at, maybe would like to have, and I'll give it to you for free if you win your gift next week. So again, there are 4 gifts next week. You know all the keywords, so be sure to sign up for those in the comments. Now be sure to like this video. I work hard to bring these to you. I want you to enjoy them and sit back and enjoy working on your project while I'm talking about my projects. And so if you don't mind, please like this video before you click away. Also subscribe. I have 4 more subscribers till I reach 12,000, and when I reach 12,000, which hopefully will be next week, I will have a very large gift to give away. I have a very large gift. I have something in mind that I've been saving up for my 12,000 subscriber giveaway. So be sure to sign up to subscribe if you haven't done that. Also sign up to be in the community. The link is down in the description box, and if you haven't signed up, please do so. That way you have first notice of all the patterns that come out. You also get a free offer code, or an offer code for a substantial discount on that. Also for my project bags, which you are purchasing, which is awesome, but I have some of each color left. I think they're out on my Etsy shop. The 3 colors I have left, I ran out of lilac. So I have a pink, a dark pink, and a stonewash left. And if you're interested in those, please go out there and take a look, because I'm not ordering any more of these before Christmas. I don't think I'm going to. I've kind of made the decision not to do that. It's an On the Hook embroidered logo. Let me get it over here where you can see it up close. It's an embroidered logo. It's a very nice bag. It's washable, and it has nice straps on it. It's very, very large, and it has a couple pockets inside where you can keep your hooks and all that other stuff that you have to keep when you're crocheting. And again, there's the bottom. It's very, very large. So this is enough to hold 2 or 3 small projects or 1 large project. I'm sure you can get an Afghan in there or whatever. So those are still out on my Etsy shop as well. I'll send you an offer code. When I send out my pattern offer codes, there'll be an offer code in there as well for the project bags, and there's an ongoing one that you can use. To go back to the last email you received from me, and you will have the offer code for the project bag in there. So don't buy one without an offer code. That's why I give it to you. They're on my special viewers and subscribers. Please go out and sign up for the community, and that way you will have that offer code to use when you're ready to purchase a project bag, if that's what you want to do. And hopefully next week we'll be giving away that big project. So I hope you are tuning in. And Barbara King, if you're not tuned in, be sure to tune in. That is just for you. I hope you're watching my video, because you'll need to watch the videos before this, because there's something on there for you. Be sure to do that, because I see your comments, Barbara, come through, and I think you've missed 1 or 2 of my videos. So be sure you take a look at those and see if there's something special on there for you. That's a hint for Barbara King. So I will let you go now. I hope you have a wonderful week. So join me next Monday when we find out what's on the hook.